All right. This will be 20 minutes with KEEGS. And I don't really know where I want to take this. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. I just want to kind of give like a visual to the podcast, and like this is our set. Eventually I would like to have one camera there, one camera there, one camera there to showcase our guests. We've had some amazing guests on so far. And honestly, the podcast is like probably my favorite thing to fucking do. I love talking to people and learning like their stories and, how they got to where they are now. And, yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. Like I said, I don't know where I want to take this. I just know I want to get on and chat and be consistent with it. I've noticed that I've been struggling to be consistent with a lot of things. And it's something that I really want to get better at. I don't really have room to not be consistent right now. And it's, excuse me. The seltzer waters, they'll get you. But yeah, I want to be consistent with this because I really love this. I love doing the podcast, man. That is going to be a big part of how Lonely Cowboy goes about promoting, all the things we're doing, like Saturday market. Every Saturday we're going to have some vendors in the studio, like 6 different, small businesses or whatever. And yeah, it should be fun. I want to make it like a farmer's market kind of style. So, every Saturday, 11 to 4 at Lonely Cowboy Studios, that'll be going on. And we're starting August 27th. So yeah, I'm super stoked for that. It's going to be a great way to kind of bring small businesses together and, in a cool spot, a very good location in East Aurora. So I'm excited. It should be fun. What else we got going on? I'm trying to make this super casual. I don't want to make it inorganic, We got studio and studio rentals and photo shoot bookings on our website, lonelycowboyco.com. So that means like the section behind you that you can't see, we have like the white backdrop. We have an old bank safe, which is like, it's big enough to do a cool photo shoot. You get real creative in there. And then we have that record wall, the old record wall, and exposed brick, and a big, there's a lot of spots to take some cool pics in here. So yeah, we have, you could either just book the studio if you wanted to, if you were a photographer and you wanted to rent the space, or you can book a photo shoot with our in-house photographer, Paige. And her Instagram is @takenbypaige if you wanted to check out some of her work. But yeah, man, there's a lot going on. We also have a tattoo artist collab coming up, our second one, with Peyton DeGangi. She owns PLD Inc. And her studio is actually like a 2-minute walk away, which is fucking ideal. The first tattoo artist collab we did was with my personal artist in South Lake Tahoe. And it was a fun trip, don't get me wrong. And I'm so happy that we did the first collab with Natisse and Jason. They own Needle Peak Tattoo. But yeah, I'm happy we did it with them. It was just a long trip, and making that decision to have our first tattoo artist collab be like a business trip across the country probably wasn't the smartest move, but it happened, and I don't regret one bit of it because that trip was so fun. I got to hang out with my best friends and see all my old friends in Tahoe, do the collab with my tattoo artist. Like, it was a good trip. But from a business standpoint, it didn't work the way I wanted it to, which is all right. You know, live and you learn. Just got to keep getting better and keep fine-tuning. That's what I've noticed a lot is I just need to fine-tune the things that I really want to do, hone in on those. And I think every day I'm getting 1% better. I'm kind of in a rut right now, but I can't afford to be in a rut. So like, I'm really trying to lock down on like every aspect of my life, get everything straight, which I know sounds fucking crazy and like it's a lot of pressure to put on yourself. I get all that. It's just kind of how I've always operated. Like whenever I have my shit straight outside of work, it carries in. So I'm trying to dial that in and work on some things about myself that I'd like to change for the better. And, you know, get those locked down so then I can perform at the highest level I can in the business to keep the company alive, and to kind of push further than I think people would that doesn't make sense. I want to be able to perform at my highest and achieve the things that I know I'm capable of achieving within. I'm in like a year mindset, so I'm thinking to May 1st. By May 1st, I need to be locked in with the Saturday market, photo shoot, and studio rental, the podcast, and tattoo artist collabs. And then the media outside of that, the videos and, you know, other clothes we do or the jackets I'm making, that will all have to come sprinkled in when I can. But I need to lock in on these things. And I think I can do it. I know I can do it, actually. I know I can do it. But it's definitely not an easy path. I absolutely love it to death, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. But at times it gets to be a lot. It gets to be overwhelming sometimes. But I knew that's what I signed up for when I started everything. Honestly, I knew the barrier to entry in the world that I wanna, in the business world that I want to be in, is difficult and it takes time. But the risk to reward is good. It's high risk, high reward, and that pressure definitely pushes me for sure. I'd rather be doing this than anything else. So, like I'm happy in that regard. I just want to tighten everything up and make sure I'm being the best version of myself for the people in my life, like, you know, friends, family, girlfriend, business partners, business colleagues. Like, I want to be performing at my best, practicing what I preach, so I can carry that into my relationships and my work to get the best possible outcome. I want to do my part and just continue to be grateful for the things I have and not take them for granted and enjoy the little moments. Don't take anything too seriously, because nothing is forever, you know. We're just people existing in the world. We only get one shot at this life, so I wanna really, really, really do my best to take advantage of every moment, enjoy every person that has helped get me here, and keep my circle close, keep my circle tight, and enjoy life to the absolute fullest. I've always struggled with the work, quote unquote, work-life balance, because like I do love what I do, and it doesn't feel like it's a different kind of work. There's more of it, but I'm happy doing it. But I know that I have to sometimes take a step back, reevaluate, my productivity levels, because sometimes burnout's real, and like if you don't take time to do things for yourself and enjoy the people around you, it's easy to get lost in it. And sometimes I convince myself that that's the price to pay to be great, is to get lost in your craft and lost in the art, that because business is an art, and especially the business I'm in, everything's based around creativity, inspiration, and getting lost in that is very fucking easy. And I often think I am lost in it. And that's something that I don't really know what how long that's sustainable for. So I'm starting to kind of be very mindful of how much time I'm spending, the people I'm spending it with. The time I'm spending doing a certain thing, whether that's work, hanging out with friends, hanging out with my girlfriend, hanging out with my family, entertainment, extracurricular, fitness, taking care of your nutrition. So I'm trying to manage all of that with the excessive workload that I've put on myself. And it's definitely not impossible. And you definitely take it one day at a time. I'm trying to almost tell myself through this video, kind of what's going on, just to reevaluate and make sure that I'm on the right path and I'm doing the correct things and taking care of myself, and just so I can continue to push for the dreams that I have and continue to be who I want to be. Matthew McConaughey said this in I think an award interview or award speech or something. He was like, his hero is himself in 7 years. And I think I really resonate with that, because I know my potential and I know what I'm capable of. So I would say, among the many heroes that I do have, myself in next year is my hero. Myself in 3 years is my hero. Myself in 10 years is my hero. Like, I really enjoy the process of learning and growing, continually being a student to life. And I think that is one of my greatest superpowers. My curiosity for the what if I can do this, or like, how can I achieve that? My curiosity to learn isn't reflected through my education. It's reflected through the conversations that I want to have with people, and the belief that I can achieve greatness and be the best version of myself for everyone in my life. I don't know how this is going to come across listening to it or watching it, but there's just something in me that knows my potential and knows the path that I need to take to get there and what I can accomplish. And actually, to give a little kind of backstory to how the first episode I shot of like this 20 minutes talking, so I shot it with the audio on this little soundboard for podcasting, and I left it on there. The next day I went to go record another podcast, right? The thing glitched out, lost 8 files. So I couldn't, the first episode I did this, I couldn't do, but I talked about, the goal I have to start a nonprofit for mental health education, research, development, and starting programs in schools and boys and girls clubs for kids, because we got to start thinking about the next generation of kids and, what is their world going to look like, and how is the education going to change for them? Because I know that education right now is outdated, to say the least. I have very strong opinions on the education system and all that jazz, but it's a conversation for another day. I'll get riled up talking about that. But yeah, man, I don't know what this is gonna be. I just want to, try and do something consistently. So I'll try and do this. It's because as consistent as I can. Maybe start getting fucking questions and I don't know, talk about literally whatever. Like right now I'm listening to Tosh Sultana, Tiny Desk. Probably the greatest live performance I've seen in a long time. I've watched this video like probably fucking honestly probably close to 20 times in the last week and a half or so. And I love it. But yeah, we're at 19:52 right now, so I'm gonna wrap it up. But yeah, it's 20 minutes. Combos with KEEGS. And eventually all of the podcasts will be filmed, but for now I can only film about 20 minutes because of my computer speed with editing and the camera battery and, all that jazz, all that tech jazz. But yeah, see where this goes. Thanks for listening and watching. Catch you next time. Peace.